What's up, my 11 YouTube friends? Hanging out in the shop here, duct tape Mike. Got Trenton hanging over here, holding the flathead down on the stand. Well, I'm excited. I am so excited, but first we're going to do a toast. Cheers to all my YouTube friends. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Well,
I'll do another.
You're going to do another, okay. All right. I got something in the mail today, and I am so freaking excited. I haven't even opened it up yet. The box is still sealed. I can prove it. Still sealed. I'm building another sled, and I've been collecting parts for this sled for the last 10 months. And it actually started off with buying a bare chassis last fall. And I thought right away, I know exactly what I want to build. And slowly I've been accumulating the parts from an engine to the pipes to the billet heads to, God, it just goes on and on. But I got pretty much everything now. But the final thing that showed up today, not the final thing, but the most important thing of it that showed up today was the seat cover. That Scotty's Sled Shed built for me, custom built seat cover, and they'll do it for anybody. They'll custom build whatever you want. And that's so great about, and their prices, I mean, it's amazing. And I couldn't recommend them enough. I really couldn't. But they made me a seat cover for my new sled that I'm going to build, and it's called Project Freedom. Because this day and age right now, we got to celebrate our freedom as much as we can. And this sled is going to be all about freedom. Red, white, and blue, the whole thing. It's going to be on this 95 XCR 600 that I picked up last fall in a trailer load of buy of, I don't have no idea why I had to buy it, but I bought it. And then right away I figured out what I was going to do with it. And I'm going to do a custom build on this. And I'm going to build basically the twin to Trenton's Three Fingers over here. It's going to be a non-hood, non-belly pan. It's going to be a wedge in its heart. And I might even incorporate part of this hood onto this sled. And I even bought oh man, it was a mint hood. I bought a mint hood for this thing out of our big Polaris buy up in northern Minnesota. And I actually just recently sold it to a Facebook friend that needed that hood. And I didn't want to cut it up. I'm like, this hood's way too nice to cut up to put on this sled I'm going to build, because I knew I was going to end up cutting the hood down. And I was like, you know, somebody that wants this hood to put on their sled that they're trying to restore, I'd rather have somebody have that hood than have me cut it up. I couldn't have done it. So this hood here is kind of busted up on the edges and stuff. This hood, I have no problem cutting down if I wanted to cut down, if I'm going to have any part of a hood on there. But that's the chassis I'm going to use. It's a 95 XCR. Back when these things came out new, I was riding these things brand new. I loved them. They were heavy, they were fast, and they were fun. Mike, you had one of these, didn't you?
Yes,
Yep.
I did.
Yep. I mean, I think about anybody had one of these. I mean, they made millions of them. Millions. And I had just sold, Trenton and I actually had bought a very, very clean dealership takeoff seat cover that was actually going to originally go on this build until I kind of changed the direction that I was going with it. And then I realized, you know what? I don't need this super nice takeoff seat cover on it either. So I sold the takeoff seat cover. Somebody else could use it. I'm fine with having a custom one made. I don't need a factory looking seat cover on the sled that I'm building. So let's tear into this box. I can't wait anymore. I gotta see what's inside this. Open it up. I mean, I can't hold the camera, open the box at the same time and video my expression. Yeah, exactly. That's how I'm feeling right now. I can't wait.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh man, it's looking good already. It's looking good. Oh, it looks like a flag. It looks like you got a flag inside that bag.
I'm definitely not allowed to touch that thing.
Oh my God, that thing is gorgeous. And I've said that 100 times, but that is freaking gorgeous. Trying to help him lay that thing out on the seat. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this thing that Scotty's Sled Shed made me. That's freedom. That's America.
America.
That's America, man. That's red, white, and blue.
America.
Oh, I love that thing.
That is awesome.
This is freaking white on the sides, red on the pads, red on the trunk, blue on the top, red stitching everywhere. Oh, man. I don't know, man. Zing! That thing is frickin' sweet. That is going to look so sweet going down the trail. And a lot of this was me and Scotty emailing back and forth, trying to come up with the design on this cover. And I'd never ever seen a picture. Oh my God, I'm tingling inside. This thing is so frickin' awesome. But I've never seen it. He didn't send me a picture. He didn't send me a drawing. He didn't send me a rendition. He didn't send me nothing. We just kind of chatted back and forth on some emails. And I'm like, kind of run with it. And he says, no, I can't run with it. This is your build. But oh my God, this is everything I could imagine. I didn't know exactly how it was going to look when it was done, but I'm loving it. So what we're going to have for the power plant in this thing is going to be a 680 Ultra engine. I got an SPX case. I got SPX cylinders. Right now, Northern Crankshaft in Thief River Falls, Minnesota is doing some little bit of trick work in the cylinders, let's say. And they're re-nickel-sealing them. They're doing a little bit of port adjustment. They got the case up there, so they're going to line hole in the case too. I bought an NOS crank from Tom Gara, and he's on Facebook. Super nice guy. He sells great parts at great prices. And so he sold me an NOS crank, and I actually gave it to Eric up at Northern Crankshaft. He said he can improve on top of that NOS, he said. So some of it he's going to press the crank back apart, Loctite everything, and then press it back together. He said it takes over 50 tons to try and press that crank apart once it's Loctited. So twisting out of phase is not going to happen. And he said if you're going to be spinning over 9,000 RPMs all day long, no worries then if it's Loctited together. So Eric knows his stuff up at Northern Crankshaft. So that'll be all Loctited together. What else do I got? I got the billet heads that I got built for it. Brad Worston, he's on Facebook too. He built the billet heads for it. Oh, then we got the seat cover, and then, yeah, I'll be custom building a bunch of stuff. We got that Storm that we bought for parts, and I'm going to be using all the front suspension. I'll use the rear skid out of it. This thing's going to be light, mean. It's going to be sick. It's going to be just frickin'. It's going to be a fun ride. It's going to be a lot like Three Fingers. It's just going to be a sled to go out and just have a blast on. I mean, it ain't going to be a deep powder riding sled, but this is just going to be a sled to go out and have some fun on. Can't wait. I don't know what else to say about it, but it's going to be a red, white, and blue theme. I'm going to do CNA Pro skis on there. I'm not sure what color I'm going to do there, but, you know, everything's going to be a red, white, and blue. Project Freedom is officially started now with the seat cover sitting on the seat. I can't wait. I can't wait at all. And a couple updates here. One update is on Three Fingers. Been doing some fab work over here. Working on a bumper, working on an exhaust mount, working on welding up all Trenton's pipes. I got a retired race car builder down the road from me. Super nice guy. I bring him over a little sketch of things I need made up. He'll take and he's got all the equipment in his shop and stuff still, and he does this stuff. Yeah, I think he does. I don't even think he charges me. I'm not sure. I haven't never gotten a bill from him, but I bring him a little sketch, and I show up a couple days later, and he gets it all sheared up and bent up, and I got to do all the finish work. I do all the welding, and I got a dimple die kit recently, so we've been having a little fun with doing dimple dies on stuff. But I asked him one day, I'm like, hey, Wally, is it okay if I come down with my camera and do a little video on you doing some shearing and bending and stuff like this on some of this stuff for our snowmobile projects? He's like, you want me to start charging you for your parts then? I go, okay, no cameras allowed. So can't do any of that. There ain't ever going to be a camera in his shop. But anyways, cool stuff going on. It's slow but sure. Getting some fab work done on Three Fingers. But the whole video is about Project Freedom. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me grab my brewski here. Cheers. Freedom's going to be a fun build. We'll get all kinds of videos going on here. And eventually when we start getting some snow too, and we get the stuff out on the snow. But right now, me and Trent are getting an early start on building our sleds this year, so we can actually just enjoy them all winter. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.
Cheers.
Yum, 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 yum.